Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys having a great and exceptional day. It is Wednesday. I was about to say Tuesday, but time's flying, especially when you're trying to put out a bunch of fires. But it's all good in the neighborhood. Today's word of the day is Prolix. Prolix stands for a book that feels like it is several hundred pages longer than it needs to be. Is Prolix. Now, we live in an era where most people don't even read books anymore. I'm not knocking people that don't. I'm old-fashioned. I mean, heck, and I'm not going to lie. Hey, I'm reading this one book. It's about the space barons, people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, various others, Richard Branson. Whether you like them or don't like them, I don't care. I'm just giving you, it's nice to learn from people that you care for or that you don't care for, because then you get to get different perspectives. That's a problem in today's world. Chris Rock said it best. It was a short that I was going to try to upload. I might upload it to my YouTube later, but he said, you know, it's cool to have new friends. It's cool to be around people where you get new experiences. It's cool to be around people that have done things that you haven't done. He said, this breaks your comfort zone. And I always say the comfort zone is a death sentence. And that's why I don't have that many people around me, because, and nothing against people I went to high school with, but a lot of times the only things they want to talk about are the basic mundane things of family and how life was back in high school. I'm not going back to high school, so I don't really want to talk about high school like that. I don't mind talking about it every now and then, but talking about it on a regular basis, not a thing. I don't have a family. Not knocking those who do, but I'm not planning to have a family in the future. So being around men that just want to talk about that stuff doesn't do it for me. But being around men who talk about how they made money passively in their sleep, that catches my attention. Being around men who's talking about going to another country and having a different experience, that's going to catch my attention. Being around men that have done other things that are outside of my comfort zone, that's going to catch my attention. You know what I mean? So, and that is a beautiful thing. Another book that was mentioned by Godfrey, on the real side, you see Richard Pryor here, and it's basically talking about history of African American comedy, from slavery to Chris Rock. Speaking of Chris Rock. And then there's a book I'm reading called Negotiate Like a CEO. Now, I'm just pulling these out. It's not like I'm bragging because I'm doing something special about reading books. I've been reading books religiously since my last year of high school. Ironically, before, back during grade school, you couldn't get me to read anything because I hated reading. Didn't like school, period. But anyways, that's besides the point. So at the end of the day, a lot of times a book, we live into get to it now. That's why shorts and reels, from Facebook to TikTok to Instagram to YouTube, get way more views than your average video that's up to 10 to 30 minutes to an hour to a couple hours long, because people's attention span have gotten that much shorter, and a lot of people just don't read books like that. And that's why audiobooks have become much more prevalent and much more popular, because people can just, listen to them while they're working out, working, driving, whatever they're doing. They can multitask. And hey, I love to listen to YouTube videos while I'm multitasking. You see, I got the earpiece, so I do that as well. But I still like to, my morning ritual is get up, take my dog out, get my coffee, get something to eat, and read my books and listen to YouTube videos, or listen to something on Hughley University. But sometimes a book doesn't need to be as long, because sometimes it just prolongs itself and it doesn't get to the point. So I understand this word, and a lot of times, really, when it boils down to how you want to conduct yourself in the real world, from business to from having a professional job, sometimes you just got to get to the meat and potatoes of what you're trying to explain or what you're trying to accomplish, and stop trying to make things sound so ambiguous and so make it sound like it's a dissertation just to prove how smart you are. Make it, as I say, make it as practical and simple and efficient as possible, and you can't go wrong. Today's quote of the day is by Hughley. It says, no matter how bad things are, you can at least be happy that you woke up this morning. There's something about having a great bottle of wine and a great cigar. Nothing compares to it. Every group has its idiosyncrasies, but at least a certain point, we are all human. I could not agree more with those statements, especially the part where no matter how bad things are, you have people that wake up in a jail cell and find something to smile about. So if you're out here in the real world and you have a reason to smile, you're awake, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. It's very simple, very logical, old-fashioned, but gets to the point. So on that note, do the great three things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves, or you're going to live like a fool. Take care.